Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon. Nice to see you. My name is Heather Rodriguez, and I'm here to talk about natural fertility today. We have a great topic, but before we get started, I'm going to drink some water. You should drink some too if you have some. So today's topic is one that I think is going to be very helpful for most people because we're going to be talking about how to create a natural fertility program and not feel overwhelmed. I know that in our articles and guides and videos, we talk about so many different things that you can do, and it could possibly be overwhelming because we're giving all the options for all the different categories and fertility issues that there are. So just know that you don't have to do all of those. I'm going to do a little oils to get ready. Get some energy. I've been writing all morning, so maybe a little wake me up. Okay, so we're going to jump into it. How to create a natural fertility program and not feel overwhelmed. I can see all of your comments. If you guys want to say hi, if you're finding this helpful, that would be great. Okay, so how to create a natural fertility program and not feel overwhelmed. So there's a couple different areas. When we're creating programs for our clients, there's a handful of categories that we cover in those consultations. So that's what we're going to go over is what different areas to focus on when you're creating your own personal program. All right, so the first is going to be diet. We always start with diet, surprise, but that's for good reason. If your diet is not moving towards one that is a healthier whole food diet that's supportive of fertility, a lot of the things that I'm going to go over later on in this class won't even work. So just a second, I have to set my timer because I'm trying to keep these under a certain amount of time. Those things won't even work. So sometimes we'll have people contact us and they'll say, I was using this product to help with A, B, or C, and then we'll kind of go over, how's your diet? What are you doing in these areas? And if that's not in place, if you don't have the ingredients to make the hormones or to make to help the body with these different functions, then those things aren't going to work. So diet is the foundation of that. So beginning to move towards a healthier whole food fertility-based diet. There's a lot of different ways to do that. We have the 21-day fertility diet challenge. That's a great way to start. Or fertility smoothies. If you're just brand new to whole foods and you don't have a lot of time, fertility smoothies are great. You could go to fertilitysmoothies.com. We have a whole free 10-day challenge there that you can do. But diet's going to be number one. So what's your plan for diet? What is something that you can start implementing today that sounds good to you, that sounds exciting? You don't have to make all the changes at once. I believe that adding things is going to be more effective than trying to say, you can't have this and you can't have that. How about just adding something like, okay, a salad a day, or I'm going to make sure I eat berries today, something really colorful for antioxidants. So just kind of taking those steps in an area that's exciting to you. So that's where you need to have a plan, is in diet. The next category that you want to have a plan is a way that you're going to be protecting and removing toxins from your life. So that's going to be eating as organic as you can, or if you're not able to, washing your produce, using less chemicals in your home, less chemicals in your skincare, cleaners, makeup, things like that. All of these compounds have been shown to mimic hormones within the body. So that's going to cause a lot of issues with our hormonal balance. If we're having a chemical that mimics estrogen in our body, making our estrogen very high, that causes a cascade of events that will affect ovulation, all these other things. So you want to remove those chemicals as much as you can from your life. Also detoxifying and cleansing the body. We start most of our clients on the fertility cleanse because it's just a really good place to start. It's a good jump start, kind of a reset for the body. The next place is to make sure that you have your foundational nutrients in place. So this is going to be all the basic stuff that anyone is going to be using and working on, even if they weren't even trying to get pregnant. So for some examples of that, that's going to be multivitamin. I personally really like whole food multivitamins, an essential fatty acid, one that is focused on omega-3. Depending on what your diet's like, most people, that's kind of where they're going to need some assistance. You could also do a 369 supplement. If you eat mostly whole foods, you may want to do that and need to do that. And then having some type of green supplement. We have fertility greens, which I personally really like. It's very mild tasting, but just having some type of green supplement that you can add into your day-to-day, because even if you eat vegetables, you're probably not eating enough vegetables. So that just makes it easy. So far we've got something in the category of diet. something in the category of detoxing and keeping chemicals away, and then your foundational supplements, which basically everyone needs. And then we're going to go on to the category of mind body. So stress is very important to have some type of plan for how you're going to react to acute stress. So that's like when you're at work and someone's super snarky and they make you mad. How are you going to react to that? Having some tools in place for that, as well as chronic stress, which is maybe possibly your fertility journey. That's been shown to be one of the most stressful experiences a woman can go through. Or maybe there's chronic stress because what we've all been experiencing this last 6 months. That's the definition and a perfect example of chronic stress. So having some things in place for that as well. So examples of that could be having a yoga practice. I personally love using essential oils for this. I have things that I carry with me. I forgot my bag again. I brought it out. I made sure to put it on my kitchen counter so I would have it for today, but I'll have it on another class. Anyways, so having oils around, having maybe some herbs around. You know, there's a couple different herbs that I like to use when it's acute, when I'm just like, you know, about to take my earrings off. I'd be like, hold me back. So things to handle stress that way, but also creating an environment in your home or wherever you spend a lot of time that is very peaceful and that helps to just keep a calm, peaceful environment. So something for mind, body. Also exercise is awesome for that. Running, whatever is exciting to you, make sure it makes you happy, not just because you're supposed to do it. And the last area, and this is the area that gets really specific and I know people get overwhelmed with, is utilizing the tool of herbs and supplements. So where they come into place is they're going to be kind of used when things have to be more specific. So if you have a specific goal or a specific obstacle or system that you're needing to support, that's when specific herbs and supplements can come into play. And that's, I know, where a lot of people can get overwhelmed. You're like, which one do I use? Do I use this? Does this work? Can I use this with this? So there's a couple different options you have for that. First of all, you can just reach out to us and email us. If you email us or call, you're going to reach Sonia. Sonia is absolutely amazing. She is one of the most compassionate people I've ever met. We are so blessed to have her helping us. And, you know, you can talk with her and we can send you some guides or just some information on kind of what direction to go based on your own personal journey. We do offer full consultations. So if you're wanting a program that's created for you with suggestions that are based on your specific situation, we do that as well. Another good place to start is if you go to our website, naturalfertilityinfo.com, and you kind of type in, if you know what's going on, you can type in, we'll have a guide with the herbs and supplements and different studies and different ways that they work for you there. Also on our website, currently, we are doing a redesign, which I'm really excited about. But anyways, if you go to our website, on the right side, you'll see the Fertility Foundations course. This is a free course that we offer that can help go into detail on more of these topics that I talked about, and that'll really help you. But there's so many different herbs and supplements, so feel free to reach out when you hit that point of trying to figure out, you know, what it is. But there's also, know that there's options. So if like you try option A, know that there's generally an option B and C to try. So don't just give up because something didn't work. Also know that things take time, especially when you're working on the hormonal system, the reproductive system and endocrine system. Those all take at least 3 months. And know that things might look a little funky on the journey of that, you know, of whatever new program that you're doing. So for instance, if you're working on trying to support regular ovulation or trying to have a regular period or things like that, there might be some times where you're actually spotting you didn't ovulate that next month after you started a new program. Because when you're shifting things with the hormones and the hormonal system, a lot of times it feels like 2 steps back before you get 2 steps forward. So just know that when things start shifting, you might have some things that you're like, what's going on? This is opposite of what I thought was going to happen. So that is actually very common, and don't worry about it. Give it at least 3 months, if not longer. You know, some things are gonna, depends on how long this has been going on for you. Some things are gonna take longer than that. So there you go. All right, so that was today's talk. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Let's see. Samantha, hey, nice to see you. Hey, Kieran. So you are saying, Samantha's saying, I need help with my meals because I have hypothyroidism. Ooh, so that's very interesting. Yes. What is it that you want to know about about your meals as it pertains to hypothyroidism. I have hypothyroidism as well. It's extremely common. Iris is giving good vibes. Thank you so much. Good vibes right back at you. All right, so I hope you guys have a great day. I will come again and talk on another topic, and please let me know if there's something that you would like a class on, and I will make sure to cover that in a future class. All right, you guys have a good day.